SMS 꼭 키워선 Baby 어떻게 니 하나봐 fly 태야 좋아 Steady burning Steady burning Baby say 하나봐 fly 태야 올라 fly 태야 좋아 fly 태야 좋아
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Let's Talk Toys. As always, I'm your host, Dave Wonder. Welcome to this very, well, at least up here, chilly and cold Monday evening. So, real quick shout out. I want to say hey to all the COJ chiming off in the chat because y'all been going for a little while. We got Jeff in there, Mike, Fortnite, Theo Mike, Phantom Crow, Dude Retro in there, Chaos Vision. What up, Pender? How's it going, Mike and Gnomesky? Oh, man. All right. What up, Shakes? How's it going, Smatty? What's up, Andrew? Welcome, everybody. Hi, Emilio. What is shaking? How was your non-NYCC con? It was great. I was up in Fargo, had a ball of a time, drew a shit ton of turtles, which was great. Check out my Instagram for more information on that. But yeah, it's warm down here. So also I tossed it in the wash after the show. But what up, Forgivens? How's it going? But yeah, so tonight we'll be covering kind of what was new, what was interesting, I guess, from New York Comic Con. A lot of, rearranged stuff from Toy Fair. Some new, some old, all awesome. Oh, what up, Nanef? How's it going? Hey, happy to help there, Nanef. What is up, Chaos? Emilio! I thought I'd do it, but I didn't. But now I did, and I feel better. What up, Mad Claw? How's it going? But yeah, so let's get cracking on New York Comic Con, I guess. Again, New York Comic Con happening basically a week after Toy Fair. So, or 2 weeks after Toy Fair, because we had 1 week in between. Because last week I had the Rad Radioactive dudes on here to talk Ectonarch. So, what up, Brian Thomas? Hey, Brian, how's it going, bub? What up, Dan? What's shaking? Hey, Mixie. All right. Here we go. Starting off, there were some drops on the McFarlane shop from New York Comic Con. The autographed Batman and Spawn 2-pack is up right now for pre-order, and it is actually still available. So if you want to go check it out, I believe all these, at least at the time of me grabbing these images, were still live and were still available on the Todd McFarlane Toy Shop. What up, Shav? How's it going? Dave, are you going to live stream the last hour of Giant Man HasLab? Not looking too good, though. I will be. It'll be fun. So let's go, shall we? Again, this is the Batman Spawn pack we've kind of seen with the I Just Stepped on Something Sharp Batman. Lots of reuse, some new sculpt, though, too. And actually a really nice looking Spawn. Honestly, dollar for dollar, outside of the cape, I think this looks just as good as the Kickstarter. Comes in a beautiful gold label package as per usual. Also has the autograph series added on down there. Chaos says, weren't the people who did the legendary Kickstarter at NYCC? I believe so. What up, Winter Star? How's it going? Again, this is limited to 1,500, so it's up now. Moving over, we got the sketch variation of Black Manta from McFarlane Toys. This one, I think, is probably one of their better attempts at this. I don't want to say attempts. I feel bad saying attempts because they successfully do it because people are buying them. But as a comic artist, looking at this, I think this is the most successful one because it really actually looks like a nice high contrast image of Black Manta. Mad Claw, HasLab, don't get me started. I was really pissed about that Ghostbuster announcement about an announcement that's coming. Yeah, someday they'll actually let us know what's up. Spawn needs an alternate head with a batarang, and I would love an alternate with the batarang, or just even the hamburger head with like the split and the seams down there. I said it like 4 or 5 times this weekend because I actually drew some Spawn comic covers, which was kind of fun for those sketch covers, and nobody wanted the hamburger head, which made me sad because I love that goofy, ugly grin. There he is in his also gold label packaging. Again, going to the plastic clamshell, which is kind of interesting. Moving over, we have a vampire Green Lantern. This is from DC versus the Vampires. Um, cool looking toy. Really long arms or really short legs. I can't tell which, but lots of reuse, but lots of amazing new effects with those flame effects, which I really dig. Just went on Pulse and they had Chuckles for 5 seconds and it's gone. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Mike. Oh man, there's a friggin' mosquito down here. Where'd that thing come from? Move over to Black Lightning. Again, some people already have this figure in hand, to my understanding. So there you go. Again, another gold label figure up right now. If Spawn went to Green Bay Packers came, would it then be a cheeseburger? Maybe. Um, moving over to the Merciless. This was a Build-A-Figure back in the day. And now it's gold and shiny, or I guess bronze and shiny, due to the kind of course, I'm not going to let me go on the green kind of weathering. I don't know. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Just got McFarlane Vampire Green Lantern and Black Lightning. Well, there you go. So they're hitting now. Again, just a couple shots of the packaging. Again, this one is out of 5,700 pieces. Lots of McFarlane goodies. Moving over to something that I didn't expect to see. We're getting Midnighter, which is great as a fan of the Authority comic book. This is exciting. Kind of a, I don't remember the light gray. I remember him being mostly like all black. So I hope we do get a color variation, but we also do need Apollo to go with Midnighter. Don't leave us hanging, Toddy Mac. Great looking figure though. I like genuinely am stoked for this. There's part of me that's hoping we get all of the Authority. I mean, I'm still hoping we get more Wildcats, but I guess we'll see. Moving over to Wave Rider in shiny gold, apparently, which is interesting because you look at this and it's much lighter. It's a much more like banana yellow as opposed to this kind of rich, bronzy, rose gold looking color, but I dig it. The fact that we're getting a Wave Rider figure, that's pretty damn cool. I want that Vampire Hal. His vampire figures are pretty badass. Hell yeah. Now we need Apollo, right? What up, Jesus? Also saw Tim Drake in his classic duds tonight. Hell yeah. For those associations for Midnighter are a little too big. Moving over. So I've heard that this is Series 2. I've heard that this is just a McFarlane Toys exclusive or a Target exclusive. But I've heard a couple different things for the release. We're getting a re-release of Alfred, who originally came with the Batcave playset from the DC Collectibles run on the animated Batman series of figures. Now you can get him individually. The pre-orders are sold out over on Target right now, but someone said that this will be also going up on McFarlane Toys, so I'll believe it when I see it, but I'm pretty excited to see it. Happy Monday to you as well, Thor. He's on that atrocious body. Wait, what? Just opened a $12 cannon that came with an extra Man Cakes figure. Yay for sales and plunder accessory. Nice. Yeah, this Alfred is boss. If you're an animated series Batman, if you're an animated Batman series fan, it's a must get. So, Dave, did anyone want your Plunderling while you were at Fargo? A couple people asked me about it. I have the Plunder Strong Typhoon holding my business cards now, and I think that's actually he's probably going to keep touring with me because it gives me something to play with when I get bored, and B, it just looks cool, and it's always nice having a bit of Plunderling love on display because lots of people asked, and I was able to. I pointed a lot of people over to BBTS to pick up some Plunderlings, so hopefully the sales just keep going up. So buy you some Plunderlings. Moving over, another gold patina edition. This time around, it is Cygor, the figure that clogged shelves for a while, but now you can clog shelves in this beautiful green patina. I do kind of dig the like kind of bloody sutures, but very, very cool looking. And it does come with a COA. It is out of 3,050 pieces. Again, with the gold label packaging and kind of the blind box look. Popping over, We got Street Humans, which not only is the Kickstarter going on, they are also now available for pre-order via BBTS. So make sure to go check that out. Go support Shartimus. We'll have some more on that a little later on. But yeah, available on available on Big Bad Toy Store. Also available on the Kickstarter right now. So go check it out. Only 3,950 more backers needed for Giant Man. It saw a jump of I think like 2,000 backers this weekend because of New York Comic Con. So fingers crossed. I'm still hopeful it's going to happen. Moving over to Boss Fight Studios from Fraggle Rock, we get Wave 2 up for pre-order right now on BBTS. This was pretty much right after the last time I did news, so I wanted to include them because I love that boss fight. So we have Boober, who comes with his laundry, some dirty dishes, his pan flute, and of course his soup. We have Moki, who comes with a singing radish, her instrument of choice, and her meditation heads, which it looks like the back hair just plugs off and then plugs on, so which is pretty badass. Of course, Sprocket, my boy. I'm very, very excited for this. My first dog's name was Sprocket, and Sprocket has always held a very special place in my heart, so I'm very, very excited. Gnomesky says, I want that Fraggle Rock figure, but $40 a piece. Still thinking about it. Gnomesky, I'll tell you this right now. Boss Fight Studios has pumped out some of the most insane figures that I own in my collection that just are genuinely fun to play with. And the amazing thing is they pose like crazy. I love it. Yes, Dan remembers Sprocket. Doggo, is this based on the old show? Combination old show and Beyond. What is it? Beyond the Rock, the new series that's out too. That's why Moki looks a little different. Hey Donovan, hi Mitch. But there's Sprocket being the goodest boy. I love that shot. Again, I'm a sucker for Sprocket, so very excited. Again, these are available for order on bossfightshop.com, also BBTS, and I believe Entertainment Earth too. So make sure to go and pick them up because keep the line running. And I believe these are second quarter next year, if I'm remembering properly. Interesting fact that different regions had a different pet and different human actor. Indeed, because they were different languages, which is kind of funny because you could have just had Sprocket because you just went woof, 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 but Doc was different. Sprocket looks great. This looks like it could fit with other lines too. I'm hoping. I know he's going to fit right there on my shelf with a bunch of other figures. So I'm kind of all in on the Fraggle Rock line. I got some doozers coming my way, which I'm very excited for. Next up, we have Wembley, who comes with his dapper panicked look, his kind of windswept look, his more casual look. I love that he has his Guy Fieri tie, his grid, his bongos, and his stuffed mini version of him. I am from Canada, and it was a good show. Agreed. I love it. Sorry. I was a big Fraggle Rock kid, so I love this. They haven't told the size of Sprocket yet. I don't think apparently he's supposed to be big. Yeah, he's going to be a little bigger than the Fraggles to my recollection. I don't know why this image is in here. That's just a random thumbnail. Moving into the actual pictures from New York Comic Con, courtesy of toyark.com. Make sure to go check them out over at toyark.com. They got a lot of cool galleries. More Lord of the Rings pictures. Again, stuff that we already knew about. We have Samwise and Saruman. Actually, really good portraits of both, in my opinion. Moving over, we have Merry and Pippin and Gandalf the White. Again, these are coming out summer of 2024. But now you can kind of complete your fellowship with these two waves. Well, any update on wave 2 of Sorozo Quarters? Nothing that I've seen yet. Potatoes. A question: how do Fraggles scale with the Palisades Muppets? I don't know. My doozers should be coming soon, so I'll take some pictures. I see a troll hand. Yes, unfortunately, that is for a statue that was behind them. But there's Merry and Pippin, looking good. Next up, from House of the Dragons, we have Damon, Matt Smith's character. Again, pretty damn good likeness, in my opinion. We'd seen it at several different shows previously. Just thought it was cool. There were some more up-close photos of a lot of toys this time around. This one I'm super stoked for, Darkwing Duck and Negaduck. So apparently, I didn't realize this is a box set. So you get DW and Negaduck. Fantastic portrait. It's kind of hard to see here. Maybe if I do this. Sorry, I'm trying to get the boink. Can you see it better than? A little bit. He actually has the like rings in his eyes, pseudo hypnotist looking, which I thought was cool. They should sell edible doozer girders. Yeah, that'd be neat. Math Smiths as the Valley. There you go. I was a little old when Fraggles Rock came out. I'm a late 60s kid. Hey, still fun. Which company is doing Darkwing? Diamond Select is doing Darkwing Duck. They are also doing more Muppets. The line that they said was dead multiple times. We're getting friggin' we're getting Pepe, and oh no, and Uncle Deadly. My brain just went Uncle Doozer, and I was going through too many different licenses. But yeah, 2 more figures in the line, which is exciting because who knows, maybe we can continue that on, because this line, while not Palisades, this line was sustainable and was producing plenty of figures in a relatively easygoing pace, which made it a real fun one to collect. So very excited about these. Yeah, that's either a large Pepe or a small Uncle Deadly. I think it's a large Pepe. But yeah, very cool all the same. Moving over, we're getting a lot of Jean-Claude Van Damme products. And I just grabbed this one for a little bit closer view. Not the greatest likeness, and the proportions are kind of funky, if not a little exaggerated. My first thought of this prototype was it's very Soda Toys. It reminds me of the Street Fighter figures from back in the day. They did release Dr. Teeth in multiple ways. But yeah, pretty damn cool. Then continuing on with the Invincible line, we have Rexplode. Fantastic head sculpt. Again, this is a prototype. You can see everything's kind of glued on, and his hand fell off. You also get the more actively charged hands and his unmasked portrait. And then adding to that, we also get the Mauler twins, which I'm guessing is going to be like duplicate. So you can get 2 of them and then swap out one of the heads, and you have the Mauler twins, which is pretty cool. Looks like Karate Duke Kaboom. A little bit. Also, what up, Andy? Fell off or exploded. No, it fell off. You could actually see it in the bottom of the thing. Moving over, we have Rebel Moon, apparently a dead printer because there was a bunch of signs that were written in Sharpie at the Diamond Select booth, which was kind of funny. But these figures look awesome. I have no idea about this franchise, but pretty cool. Show the Jean-Claude figure doing his... But yeah, damn cool looking toy. And if I'm remembering correctly from the one ad I've seen for this, really pretty good likeness and awesome paint job. Also, a better look at that Crimson Dynamo figure that was announced a while back. Big, solid, chunky boy with the Tony Cosman head. It's a bald head with a beard, so default Tony Cosman. Too thick to be Robo. We also have the Marvel Select Classic Captain America. You get that classic silhouetted head sculpt. You also get the kind of first appearance, no collar, as well as the crown shield down there. And then just kind of a nice look at, we're getting an unmasked head with the mask pulled back around. And there you can see his shield harness. Emilio, it is a movie. I've legit seen one ad for the whole thing. So the fact that there are toys must mean that there's some budget behind it, which is pretty dope. You get 2 of the Mauler twins. How do you know which is the original and which is the clone? That's the fun of it. I will say I wasn't as excited about this figure before, but the more I see it, I kind of want to see it in person. Like, I'm very curious. It's a cool looking Captain America. Oddly proportioned, but cool. Shark confirmed it. No alternate torso, just showing how straps work on the back. Oh, there we go. Well, that's cool too. Like I said, I was more so excited about the unmasked head and the pulled back mask, which I thought was a great accessory. Rebel Moon is a Zack Snyder film. Don't expect much. Oh, damn. Okay. There we go. And there's the Tony Cosman head right there. But again, with the straps, the unmasked head, and I really like the fact that we're getting an unmasked mask, which is cool. Better look at those alternate accessories, and a better look at, honestly, a really nice looking cap sculpt. So props to DST. Boop. Moving over, the Archangel, which we saw at Toy Fair, now in a very dusty booth apparently, but this time he has the death mask on. We saw him with an unmasked look before, but now you get those blue and magenta color schemed lines, plus the really, really sharp wings, and you have a damn good looking toy. It is kind of a bummer because you can see the prototype has a snapped off wing down there, but pretty freaking cool. Yeah, Mitch, me too. Me too. We need a Rob Liefeld cat figure with the weird proportion. Just no, we don't, Nomsky. Don't give them ideas. There was a picture of him this last weekend that he posted going, still popping. Unnerving. I want an Invaders team. Well, you have a classic cap. They included the unmasked Jim Hammond head with the Human Torch. You're well on your way. Want my Death Angel. There we go. I may need this Archangel. Sadly, I'm kind of a mark for him again. Nothing wrong with that. Very cool, Mitch. Fun fact, Archangel was my first X-Men figure. Right on. Moving over to a little Hot Toys reveal. It's Young Barry in the modified Batman suit. You can see, whoops, you can see the cowl there with the Batman symbol and the chopped off ears and everything. He has the caution tape and the headphones wrapped around. He also has the slash on his face from the movie. No spoilers. I don't care really, but yeah. Young Barry from Hot Toys coming in hot, I guess. Also announced by Hot Toys, we get Harrison Dula. She comes with her giant walkie-talkie detector thing, as well as all of her patches on her jacket, as well as the fact that it's a removable jacket and her blaster. So very, very cool. I think this, no, I was going to say I think this was our first 1/6 scale Twi'lek, but it's not. He needed the twisted cowl head. Fair. Would have been cool. What the hell? Sorry. Now I'm getting frustrated because there are multiple images just tossed in here. I must have been just pulling them down, I guess. That's the Midnighter announcement. Moving over, the HasLab Ant-Man figure was on display. This was just with the classic figures. There was a couple times where he was displayed with other Giant Man figures in the case, including the Toy Biz one and the vintage Toy Biz one, which was pretty cool. It was really great to see a lot of people taking photos of this. Again, I think it's a really cool project. I think it's a really cool figure, so I'm still kind of fingers crossed on it coming out. But we shall see. Again, I believe that ends in 7 days, so next Monday might be riding this one out to see if it actually hits the goal. Did Midnighter always look so Batman? Yes. I hate walkie-talkie. Yeah, that's the large accessory I was talking about. Shush, Mixie. Again, looks bomb. These head sculpts really, really crack. Like, it kind of broke me because I ended up backing this. I don't know. I just really think it looks cool, and I think there's a lot of possibilities there. You've always got toys, once again, sweating a HasLab I want but won't get. Yeah. Moving over to NECA, again, a lot of stuff that we had kind of already seen, including the back of the sewer diorama. But here we get the official name of the Samurai Adventure Usagi, which kind of goes with the Space Usagi Adventures one as well. Also, Evil Rex. Up here, you have Zach and April. I just kind of like that this is a weird, like, interior room. Just thought it was interesting. Just zoomed in. Ant-Man, he's not mad, he's just disappointed. So you have a hankering for Giant Man? A little bit. I don't think so, Mixie. They didn't say anything about it anyways. Also, a lot clearer pictures of the Year of the Rabbit 4-pack, which was great to see. Again, we had kind of gotten further back pictures from looking into the cases and such, so this was dope. NECA's doing so many Usagis, and I love them all. Agreed. Dave, where's Usagi's Yojimbo's spacesuit from? Space Usagi is a separate book. And then you have kind of classic comic Usagi, and then Warrior Usagi. And again, many different spots, which is pretty dope. We also got a kind of, I want to say first look at the deluxe turtles, but these are very much combination repacks with more accessories. For instance, Raph has his more series accurate, weird looking size. Leonardo, as far as I can tell from looking at this figure, there's nothing different from the standard one. Again, it's going to be a lot of different pack-ins that we're going to be getting. Donatello has that spinning bow staff effect that we saw at PowerCon. Mikey has a standard pizza. Outside of that, again, very much a standard figure. Dave wears Usagi Yojimbo PJs. I would if I could. But yeah, kind of cool to see that these are getting a release. Again, down here we see the business casual Casey, the split Stormtrooper, and the Adventures Samurai Mikey and Space Donatello. But there's a closer look at his funky looking size. I don't know. Again, they look like the Turtles in Disguise turtles, like kind of that release, but they're going to have a bunch more accessories. Super 7, I just grabbed a couple photos that were clearer than the ones that were taken at Toy Fair. Nothing was really new in the case as far as the Ultimates lines go. I didn't really dive into the reaction figures. I know there was the G.I. Joe mothership and everything. We kind of covered that last time around from Toy Fair, but yeah. This was just kind of neat to see a little bit more detail in there. Still waiting for NECA to do the 03 Turtles. NECA's not going to be doing them, I think, because I think Super 7's got it. Moving over, SH Figure Arts and Bandai had a bunch of their Godzilla stuff on display. I kind of grabbed some overarching pictures because there was stuff like this, the Type 23 Special Tactical Armored Kaiju Earth Garon. I hadn't seen that one, so I thought it was a dope picture to grab. A lot of the stuff was, again, stuff we'd seen at shows overseas, stuff that we had seen previously in other editions of Let's Talk Toys, in addition to any other con photos, like all the Ultramen and sorry, I keep looking at this, and this is the samarized Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it just looks like Ron Swanson. It's Nick Offerman through and through. Like, I just picture him ordering all of the meats. Anyways, moving on, a little bit better lit and in focus picture of the Spider-Man 2099, so you can see all the crazy detail that is on that figure. Also, I hadn't seen this updated Paul Rudd head. The eyes are a little dead, but I think the sculpt is way better than anything that I remember seeing. All I see is bearded Hugo Weaving. Fair. Why does Obi-Wan look like the Midway champ? Because he is, damn it. He is. Moving over, SHF Figure Arts Vegeta, which is up for pre-order right now through various online retailers. Figured I'd just grab this. It was a great shot. And again, this was something that we had seen previously, but now is available for pre-order, so I wanted to toss that up there. Winterstar says, Mitch, when you get a chance, check your Discord PMs. Oh my. Moving over, also pre-orders for Kenshiro's, or the Kenshiro 1/6 scale action figure from Storm is up for pre-order right now. This was something that we covered about 2 or 3 weeks back here on the show. So just thought it was cool that it was up for order. Sean, I'm looking at you, bud. This should have made Obi-Wan look like Toshiro Mifune. That would have been dope. Brian, I ordered that Vegeta so fast. Then over to Mezco with King Conan. Again, we had kind of seen this coming. Very, very cool to see the full release details. I like that we get the bearded, uncrowned head. Usual array of hands and stands. But this is where it gets nuts. Plenty of armor, plenty of weapons, plenty of craziness. You get the friggin' torch. I think it's pretty damn cool. I'm getting the Fist manga hardcovers they've been doing. Oh, nice. Fist of the North Star, that is. Get Vegeta now because in the aftermarket he'll be over 9,000 probably. Are we ever getting that King Conan movie with Arnie? No, I don't think we will. I'm just guessing. I mean, I don't know shit. Cape with lion head. Clasps, again, a cool detail that you can honestly kind of throw on whoever. But looking at you, Rob. All the like bitchin' medieval looking cloaks and coats. what the hell, cloaks and capes. Just really cool looking. Another hype image, I guess. And then finally, tomorrow night, Chop and Shop will be taking a brief break. I'm hoping Matt will still come and join because I'll be sitting down with Chartimus Prime and talking Street Humans. It'll be live. You can pop into the chat. You can ask your questions, voice your concerns, whatever. Yeah. Shart's been a good buddy of mine for a long time. I'm very excited to sit down and talk with him. I'm excited about this Kickstarter. So I'm excited to have the opportunity to talk to him about it. I actually got to handle the prototype when I was out at PowerCon. So I was not strangely, I was very, very nervous because it was a prototype, but it was that thing of once I had it in hand, even as a 3D printed or not a 3D printed prototype, but a prototype, like the articulation scheme on it is fucking nuts. So, yeah, right then and there, I'm like, well, shit, he's got me. So, I already kickstarted it, or I already kicked in for it. So, yeah, tomorrow night, sitting down with Russ and having a good conversation live right here on the channel. That'll be at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, they look like they're about to beat you up. Well, my wallet at least. Do they have to be Street Humans related, or can I ask? No, math word problems, bitch. Come on. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I had from New York Comic Con. Again, lots of stuff that we had already seen. Lots of stuff that in some cases was already in people's hands, which was interesting. Fortnite says also latest Kickstarter update said the monster heads will come with with the base package. So again, we'll be covering all like the addition stuff that's been added, and I don't know. We'll go into pretty good depth, I feel, tomorrow. So make sure to swing back by tomorrow. Again, that'll be 8 p.m. Central Standard Time right here on the Dave Wonder channel. Also, big shout out to everybody that came out and supported and hung out up at ValleyCon this weekend in Fargo. It was a blast. I had a ton of fun. Scope out my Instagram down there if you want to see some of the crazy shit I was drawing. I am participating in Inktober for the Ninja Turtles, and I will be posting those kind of after the fact because I've been having fun coloring them and taking my time on them. So yeah. Also, there will be a chunk of those available for purchase for donations coming up for Extra Life for the Bad Idea for a Good Cause major marathon stream that'll be happening in November. I do have a mini marathon stream coming up Friday. That'll be a 4-hour stream starting at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, going to midnight. Again, there'll be some random guests. There'll be some random giveaways. So make sure to swing on by and scope that out. Again, that'll be 8 to midnight this Friday. So more information on that soon. I'm debating if I want to announce the lineup or if I just kind of want folks to drop on by and have some fun. But yeah, it's going to be a fun week. And yeah. Extra Life is the campaign. It's already going great. We're over $2,500 on the campaign already. That's more than my first year goal was entirely. We haven't even, like the big marathon stream hasn't even happened yet. We got one more quarterly stream, then we have the marathon stream. So it's gonna be good. I'm very, very excited for what's to come. And yeah. It's going to be good. So, when in doubt, check it out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I do want to give Mitch a quick shout out for being the mod with the most. And I do want to give a big thank you for y'all being here and being a part of the conversation on the Dave Wonder channel. Again, it means a lot. It was really fun to talk to folks this weekend because there's a lot of you that can't necessarily comment or whatnot because you're watching on your TV or whatnot. I just want to say, hey, I appreciate you all stopping by and even just watching. This shit gets wild. Mitch, of course, you can have the 3 a.m. time slot. I'll send the sign up soon. Also, again, as mentioned before, if you out there in COJ land are interested in popping onto the stream, the last hour of the marathon stream, when I am at my craziest, y'all can come on and hang out right here live on the channel. We talk and just have fun, and it's a good time. Guest announcements will be starting up at the beginning of November, if not the last weekend in October, just because of time to make those graphics. But this year's roster is already shaping up to be kind of nuts. Shav says, Dave Wonder, has anyone made that Spider-Man behind you into a figure? Technically, that it's an ad, or it's a poster for the Nicholas Hammond series, but that is basically the same suit that they used in Spider-Man. It was, if I remember correctly, it was called the Kodak suit because it was also used for a photo ad. Sneaking on during Emilio's hours is the best, indeed. And Emilio, check your PMs because I did send you the sign up. Bet Billy is going to be a guest, and Mr. Geeky and Joe Shoes. We'll have to wait and see. If I remember correctly, it is actually Billy's anniversary, so I don't know if Mr. Bill Maru will be joining us this year. But no harm, no foul. Billy knows I love him, so show some love for him too. He has an amazing video up right now on how to tighten up those loose joints if you got your plunder strong and it had loose hips. He teaches you how to fix it. So make sure to go over and check out Bill Maru Toy Canic right here on YouTube. And I think he's on Twitch too. I'm not positive. He also has a bitchin' Patreon, so check that out too. I also have a bitchin' Patreon, patreon.com/Dave Wonder. Go over, scope that out because, you know, it helps the channel. It helps a lot of things, which is great. There's always some art giveaways. I had some trouble shipping out some OG art that was given away last month or this month? Last month. So finally got that into the hands of folks, so was excited for that. But yeah, lots of craziness coming to the Dave Wonder channel as per usual. I'm going to go fall asleep because I've been running for the last month straight, doing conventions, traveling around, and of course, being right here on the channel. And for once, I'm kind of caught up. So I'm going to try and do the responsible thing and get a good night's sleep. But I do want to say the usual. Thank y'all for being here. Much love from Minnesota. And, you know, get some rest. Have a good night. Later. It's not that early, Thor. I'm just saying. Plus, like I said, mini marathon at the end of the week. I gotta get my time in when I can, man. Later.